we actually allow ourselves to express the love that we have in our hearts for the people that we care about. It's the one time lapho uzohamba usave imali, uhambe uyothenga a gift for your friends, uhambe uyothenga a gift for your family, uhambe vele uyoba like, yes, I love you and I want you to know that I love you, and that's a beautiful thing. But at the same time, what I've actually come to recognize is that even though we like the idea of love, there's almost a lack of understanding on what love is. At the end of the day, love has to come from within. It has to come from you. And we love the idea of Valentine's Day because, oh my gosh, I have this other person that I love and this other person that is going to fulfill me in some way. And that, I think, is the biggest problem. A lot of us, we get into our relationships with this idea that, or I guess I could say from a place of lack. I go into a relationship with my partner, with my girlfriend, with my boyfriend, because I feel like there's a hole in my heart. There's some part of me that's missing. And if I get into a relationship with this other person, they'll make me feel complete. They'll make me feel happy. And for some time that works. I think Sisake Saiva, the phrase, you complete me, or you're my better half. We love that. And it sounds good, it's a beautiful thing. But in order for that phrase to work, it means when Ungena in that relationship as someone who's incomplete. It means you are going into that relationship needing something from that person. And particularly at the beginning, it's lovey-dovey, everything is happy. But then down the line, things start to go wrong. Down the line, you stop being happy. This person, that they were supposed to fill in. Down the line, that lack, that hole that you had from the beginning, it comes back. And this is when we then hear the stories about the evil ex. I don't know if you've all heard that. Oh, my ex is so horrible. Oh, my ex did this. Oh, my ex is like that. You know, my ex is the most toxic person ever. That person, once upon a time, was the love of your life. Once upon a time, that person was the answer. But in the same way that you look for someone else to become the answer, they now become the cause of your lack. Because, again, the hole is still there. When you search for love externally, you will never be truly happy. You are looking for something that can only come from within you. You can only love someone else to the same level that you love yourself. So today I want to talk about loving yourself. On Valentine's Day, or the day after Valentine's Day, the month of love, when we talk about love, but we talk about loving our partners, I'd like to bring it around to love yourself first. Be selfish. It's okay. It's actually incredibly important to be selfish. Love should not just be this idea or this dream that you have. Love should actually be a reality. And the only way, I want to hear that afterwards, but the only way that love can become more than just an idea is if you act. It's more than a feeling. It needs to become an action. But how do you act in love? Through your words, through your thoughts, the words that you say about yourself, the way that you see yourself, you know, the way that you think about yourself. That is how you show love for yourself. It's actually very interesting, but studies state that 85% of the thoughts we have are actually negative. Now, can I ask you, how are you going to live a happy life if you have an unhappy mind? So how are you going to love someone else if you don't know how to love yourself? So I'd like for us to kind of rewire our minds and bring our minds back to thinking good things about ourselves. Are you kind? Now said Kaya, it's just you. When you're not here with all of these absolutely amazing and beautiful people, what do you think about? What kind of thoughts do you have about yourself? Are you nice to yourself? Are you kind? Are you compassionate? When you make a mistake, are you forgiving of yourself? Are you merciful to yourself? When you fall, do you tell yourself it's okay and you get back up? How do you relate to yourself? Because the words that you use to describe yourself are the words that you are going to use to describe that person that you say you love. Because that is your understanding of love. And that's just the simplest and at the same time one of the most difficult things to understand. So now, it's very easy for me to say, oh yeah, you should say nice things, in theory. But I'd also like for us to explore the idea of how to do that. It's to recognize that in this moment, right now, as Sifed, it's beautiful and it's perfect. It's exactly the way that it is. Enjoy yourself right now as the person that you are. You are both perfect and a work in progress. If you are able to enjoy yourself right now, exactly as you are, then you are able to enjoy your partner right now, exactly as they are. You don't have this expectation in your mind of who they should be. So, because a lot of the issue that we have is, you see, in my mind I've already decided, because if I'm in move for me, I'm in J, I'm in A, I'm in B, I'm in C, I'm going for them. I'll figure that move from them, I'm in A and B. But that's again, let's see. That's how when you say, hey, my relationship is toxic, hey, my ex is like this. This person, maybe, I don't want it, but I don't bills. But because they are the most creative person that you will ever come across. But you won't appreciate that because Indon Vayako has already created who they should be. And because you've decided in your head who they should be, you cannot enjoy who they actually are. And just like you have already decided who you should be in your head. That's why when you make a mistake, that you failed to live up to this person, this image, so you won't forgive yourself. You won't enjoy who you are. You won't enjoy the good things about yourself because you're too busy looking at the things that are not the way that you want them to be. So enjoy yourself exactly the way that you are. And then you will be able to enjoy your partner exactly the way that they are. Today, as a lady, I don't know how many of us are in relationships. I'll be the first to say that even as I give relationship advice, I am not in one. As I do that. But it's actually very interesting. In the same way that you learn from your failures, you actually learn a lot from your singleness. Because that's when you actually learn how to love yourself. And that's when you actually learn how to love other people. So, I actually kind of lost my train of thought for a second there. I guess what I'm basically saying is just learn to enjoy, just be present. However that relationship ends, don't have an expectation of, I expect to get out of this, boyfriend. I've created how this relationship is going to end. Don't live in a future that hasn't happened, and don't hold yourself to a past that is gone. So just stay in this present moment, whatever that looks like. Even just be in this moment and enjoy that. If it turns into a relationship, enjoy that. If it doesn't, enjoy that. It's okay. Yes. Thank you. I love that. So whatever happens, just enjoy that moment. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy the other person. And that's how life becomes an adventure. And it stops being this horrible experience of disappointment or
anyone else being done because I am busy.
That it usually is. Just be in that moment. That is how you are able to love yourself. Right now is mistake. Whatever mistakes happen this morning, whatever frustrations happen this morning,
that's why today
you're here and you're beautiful.
Thank you.
And that's all that matters.
I kind of knew that, but thank you.
I mean it though. That's all that matters. You're here with people who accept you for who you are. You're here in a place where you can be comfortable being yourself. Enjoy that. Be happy about that. That's how you experience life. That's how you enjoy life. I'm actually done because I have a whole program. My website launched. My website actually launched last night, and if you would like a business card, please come reach out to me before the end of the day. I will give it to you. Where I have my programs that I've designed specifically to help you tap into yourself. So I have one program that I have used to help me go from someone who was jobless for 2 years to owning my own company, to starting the company without taking a single loan, and employing people, finding all the right people, all the people who can do the jobs that I can, and actually believing in myself to actually do it. The reason I'm standing here before you today. So I have that program for sale on my website, but I do have a free taste that you can download on your phone, you can download on your laptop. These are the steps that I see me on a daily basis, like I said, to go from someone who was jobless, from someone who had no self-esteem, from someone who was very confused, to someone who now has their own company and who is able to stand in front of you today on this absolutely beautiful day and talk about my company. So I share that with you for free because I do genuinely believe that you have so much power inside of you and you are capable of doing so much with your life. You have a purpose, you have skills, you have amazing abilities, and the world needs to hear what you have to say. The world needs to see what you're going to create. And sometimes we don't have the skills. We don't know how to make that into steps that we can take. We have dreams, but we don't know how to make those dreams a reality. So I share that with you. So I share that with you on my website. Again, please come to me if you need a business card. I'll give it to you with my phone number as well as the website address. And then I also have another program designed around self-love, step-by-step process, how to think, how to go into your mind, how am I not living in love, how to reprogram it on Veako to become a person who knows how to actually enjoy your life and enjoy each moment and love yourself so much that you cannot help but love your friends, but love your family, but love random strangers, love the people who talk about you behind your back. You will love yourself so much that you will love people who make you angry. That's how much love you're going to have. And because you live in love, so this is a program that I also have on offer in my website. I did have an exercise that I would have liked for us to do together. But to be honest, I don't feel like the environment is going to go with it. If there's anyone who would like to do this exercise with me, please come up to me when I'm done speaking. I'm more than happy to do it. We'll sit and I'll help you tap into the love, and then for the rest of the day, you'll be happy and enjoy your friends, but you'll do so from a place of love, a place of peace, and a place of happiness. So it was a joy and an honor to talk to you. I love you all so much. I want you to know that from the bottom of my heart, I really do. But more importantly, please love yourselves. All right? Enjoy the rest of your day.